Now to Obalende, one of Lagos' busiest transport corridor. The state government has approved a major renovation of the Obalende underbridge, a move officials say will improve traffic flow and enhance commuter safety. But for traders, drivers and daily road users, what will this transformation really mean? News Central's Igbalaniyi Omoniyi is live at the Obalende underbridge to break down the plan and assess its likely impact. Niyi, what are the key elements of this renovation plan?
Blessings, but if you can hear me, I'm currently live at Obalende here, and there's a whole lot of plan on renovation of this place. A few weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, the cleaning and clearing of Obalende bus stops on the bridge started. Illegal shanties were removed, and of course, people who were trading in illicit drug or substances were also cleared away from here. But beyond that whole outlook, we woke up to the news, Lagosians woke up to the news of a transport hub that's going to be inaugurated here. This whole Obalende area is going to be totally taken over. While we understand that this is a full partnership program with a private major service provider in Nigeria, this is actually approved by the Lagos state government. And just as you can see behind me, all this place is going to be taken over. There are plans to construct a waste recycling plant, a mobile toilet, a mega station just behind me here, which means the people here, as you can see, all these public buses, yellow buses, will be affected. Now, this is not the first time conversations as least like these are started around Obalende. I remember back in when former governor of Lagos State, Fashola, was the one at the helm of affairs. He proposed the renovation of this park. However, words we are hearing on the ground is that some of these drivers, some of these people, some of these traders do not even know that the government is planning these things, except some very few union members, which we'll be speaking to in a moment, know about this renovation. And there are concerns that what happens to the lot of people who earn their living here. There's also conversation about maintenance. There's conversation about security features. Yes, part of the plan was that there are going to be security features such as CCTV. We know what happened with the current CCTV that was placed at the third mainland bridge. So it's a whole lot of conversation, but I would like to have one of the union members here with me to get more information, to know if there were prior notice, if they were given prior notice, or what exactly is the current situation. Good afternoon, sir, or good morning. Are we in the afternoon? All right. So let's start with your name, sir.
My name is Kehinde Bello.
All right. What's your position here? What park do you oversee?
I'm actually the secretary of the park, Agege unit.
All right. So let's talk about this. We woke up to information this morning that the government has approved a renovation of this park. Does your union know about it, and did they tell you what and what will be affected and what will be done?
It actually started from the time of Fashola. He saw us in need, so he now prepared a temporary park. Like they made us believe now it's a temporary park. So he actually made this place for us, took us all in. The problem here is we are actually the largest employer of labor. We found things by ourselves, so no one is paying us. So Fashola saw us in it and gave us this park. During Ambode's reign, he came around and told us he was going to renovate. So we actually trusted Ambode like that. But this regime now, I don't understand. They just came last week. The Commissioner for Environment just came. No more insight into anything. They came with tax force and everything. They wanted to eject us. So they now gave us a space at the back. We even went to check the space. There was nothing. It was not visible. So now we don't even know anything. We don't know anything. We don't know. They sent us something. As in, this is what the park is going to look like. Again, they sent us. But we are not sure of our stand anymore.
I understand that yesterday some of the chairmen and branch members came here thinking some of the government officials were going to come so they can have conversation with them. If they had met with them, what would have been the conversation? What would have been the request?
At least we would have asked them what they have for us. But now, as it stands, we don't really know. When last time they came, they wanted to eject us from here, forcefully, task force and everything, last man and everything. So when the commissioner came, we now spoke to him, and I was like, okay, let's see what we can do. So, but now we don't know our stand.
I also understand that before now, some of your team members, or let me say some of the union members and drivers, were occupying this BRT area around there, and you guys were moved from there to this place you are. I understand that even just behind me here, some of your transport workers were working here. All these places were taken from you and you were left with this location. Now that this is coming up again, what will happen to the rest of this driver? I understand we have over 300 drivers here, or more than that. How many drivers do we have working here? Again,
more than 700 on a daily basis. On all routes, more than 7. Like you said, rightly said, we were formerly here. But this is a good innovation, like what they did here beautifies this place, especially when they've given us another location, fine. But now we don't know our fates. I don't know how my drivers are going to be feeding. Do they want us back on the streets? If that's what they want, we'll go back on the streets. Yes, now they will just let them bring anybody. We'll go back on the streets. But what I don't know is this present government. I don't know what they are doing. We don't know our fate. We don't really know.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. You've heard it from one of the union members. They don't know their fate, and in fact, some don't even know this is going to happen. We spoke to some traders. They don't even know, and a lot of things are going to be affected. And just as I mentioned, just right on my side here, there's a BRT station there, which was occupied previously by drivers and commercial operators that was used for transport, and that place is now a BRT stand. Now, coming back to sustenance, which is one of the questions and conversation a lot of people are having. The BRT, the bus rapid transit that has been inaugurated across Lagos State, what currently is the modus operandi? How is it functioning? How is it being maintained? What is the fare like? Questions like, will there be integrations of the drivers? Will there be integrations of drivers that are currently in public institutions, public drivers? Will they be integrated into the new bus drivers? So a lot of conversations are there, and we're hoping to get more information as time goes on.
Obalende on the bridge cleanup, and definitely we will keep you posted as the development unfolds.